Hi guys, how are you? Are you ready to learn some new things? I hope you are. So let's speak about el pretérito imperfecto, which is a new tense in Spanish. So, para formar el pretérito imperfecto, utilizamos diferentes terminaciones para cada conjugación según el cuadro que sigue. To form the pretérito imperfecto, we use different suffixes for each conjugation according to the following table. So, when it comes to the verbs of the first conjugation, those that finish in R, we see that we must use the suffixes of el presente and behind them add that sound ab. So I said the suffixes of the presente. So el verbo hablar en el presente es amo. Okay, this is the only difference. It's not ama, right? But amas, ama, amamos, amáis, aman. And what do I see? That I have that b, that extra b behind the suffixes. Okay, I repeat, the only difference is in the first person that I use hablaba instead of o. The same happens with the verbs of the second and the third conjugation, namely the verbs in er and ir. But this time, behind the suffixes of el presente, we add that I, just an I, que lleva tilde. So, bebía, bebías, bebía, bebíamos, bebíais, bebían. And vivía, vivías, vivía, vivíamos, vivíais, vivían. And that's it. Hay solo tres verbos irregulares en el pretérito imperfecto según el cuadro. There are only three irregular verbs in pretérito imperfecto, like in the table. Of course, el verbo ser, era, eras, era, éramos, pero paroxítono, entonces lleva tilde, ¿eh? Erais, eran, el verbo ir, ¿eh? Por supuesto. Iba, ibas, iba, íbamos, ibais, iban. Y finalmente, and finally, the verb ver. Veía, veías, veía, veíamos, veíais, veían. This is so close to being a regular verb, but the fact that we don't drop the full infinitive suffix and we maintain that E here makes it irregularly formed. So this is why we say that it's irregular. What about the uses now? Because up to now we described how to form the tense. So let's see. Utilizamos el pretérito imperfecto para, we use the pretérito imperfecto to A. Describir hábitos en el pasado. Describe past habits, which means that it is like the used to in English for those who speak English. But let's see practically. Mi abuelo bebía café cada mañana. My grandpa used to drink coffee every morning. That was grandpa's habit. Or Pedro cenaba con sus amigos cada fin de semana. Peter used to dine with his friends every weekend. That was Peter's habit. Descripciones en el pasado, descriptions in the past. This means that when I say descriptions in the past, I refer to what we do most of the times when we narrate, when we say a story. Before we describe, we refer to the actions, to what each person did. We want to describe the place or the background. So this is what I mean by descriptions. And I try to send mental images to the listener's mind, right, to make them understand how the place was. Let's see it practically. En la playa siempre había mucha gente que nadaba o dormía debajo de la sombra de los árboles. Lots of people were always at the beach. They would swim or sleep under the shade of the trees. So here, the speaker obviously wanted to describe how a specific beach was in the past, right? I mean, how that beach used to be and how its image was. Otro ejemplo, mi casa estaba llena de juguetes y habían muchas pinturas en las paredes. My house was full of toys and there were lots of paintings on the walls. In this case, again, somebody wants, maybe an adult, wants to describe the house where he was born or raised. So he uses el pretérito imperfecto to provide the listener with, as I told you, mental pictures and images of how the house was. Acciones simultáneas en el pasado, muchas veces con la palabra mientras. Parallel past actions, very often with the word mientras, which means, for those who speak English, it means while. Mientras yo dormía, mi madre limpiaba la casa. While I was sleeping, my mother was cleaning the house. So I was in my room sleeping, and at the same time, my mother was somewhere else in the living room, in the bathroom, and she was cleaning. Josefa cocinaba mientras Pepe ayudaba a sus hijos. Josefa was cooking while Pepe was helping their kids. But once more, Josefa was probably in the kitchen cooking, and Pepe was somewhere else in the kids' room, maybe, and was helping the kids at the same time in the past. Mientras. Circunstancias alrededor de un hecho. This one is quite similar to what we called previously descriptions, because the point here is to make clear to the listener the reason why something happened, right? What the circumstances were. So, practically, tenía mucha hambre, por eso compré un bocadillo. I was so hungry, so I bought a sandwich. So the reason why I bought the sandwich is that I was hungry. Those were the circumstances, las circunstancias. O me dolía la cabeza, pues fui al doctor. So why did I go to the doctor? What were the circumstances que me dolía la cabeza, that I had a headache? So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. I think you will find this video helpful. So, up to the next time. Bye.